Hey guys, it's Nicole, and today I am here with another list of baby names that I love but won't be using. And today's names are specifically going to be girl names. If you're interested in hearing the boy names that I love but won't be using, then I did do a video for boy names, so that will be linked in the description. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right into this. Oh, also before I start, most of these names are names that I like but Sean doesn't like, or names that I just have different reasonings for not using. There's no particular order for these names. I just made a list and now we're gonna go ahead and jot that off for you guys. The first name is Winter. I've seen a lot of girls recently and dudes recently with the name Winter, and I really just like that name. I feel like it just kind of popped up out of nowhere and it's just super unique and just really pretty, you know? Like, I really like the season names like summer, autumn, you know, those types of names. But I've never really heard the name Winter. So when I heard that, then I thought that was really pretty. Number 9 is Silver. So I actually knew somebody with their daughter named Silver, and it was one of Aaliyah's friends when we lived in Oregon. And when she told me that name, I just thought it was so pretty and so unique. I've literally never met anybody with the name Silver other than that little girl, and she was also just the cutest little thing in the world, so it just made it even better. Number 8 is Arabella or Annabelle. So I put those kind of like in the same region just because they kind of sound similar, but they're both really pretty names. Number 7 is Mika. I even named my first guinea pig Mika, and that's kind of why I wouldn't use it as a child's name, is because I've used it as one of my pet names. Number 6 is Amara, and this name is also a name that I used for one of my pets. I had a cat named Amara, and I just love this name. It is actually African for grace. So this name I found when I was like super obsessed. Well, I still am super obsessed, but like when I was like coming up with different like characters and stuff back when I was younger, and I was drawing like Lion King characters and making up my own Lion King characters, then I was looking for names and I came across this one and I just thought it was beautiful. And so yeah, I have had a cat named Amara, which is why I wouldn't use it as my daughter's name. Number 5 is Jemma. This name I fell in love with when there was a YouTuber here on YouTube and her name was Jemma, and I just thought it was a really pretty and unique name. Number 4, I found this one when I was scrolling through names trying to think of other names that I liked, and this one I just thought was really pretty. So it was Rosabelle, and it means beautiful rose. And I also kind of like added a little other one to it that I thought would also be pretty, and that's Rosabella. So yeah, I just thought those were really pretty. Number 3 is River. So originally I loved this name for a boy. I love the name River for a boy, but when I brought it up to Sean, then he was saying he liked it for a girl. But I just don't think I could, you know, or I don't think I would name my daughter River, but I just really love the name for a boy and a girl. Number 2 is Trinity. I have always loved this name. I've always thought, like when I was younger, that I would name one of my daughters Trinity. And, but then, you know, I met a person who had named their child Trinity or whatever, and anytime I meet somebody who has already used a name, it's immediately scratched off my list, because, or off of my, you know, like list of possible names that I could use, and I can't name my child something if I know that somebody else is going to use that name or has used that name. Then before I go to number 1, which like I said, there's not really any particular order in these names or whatever, but I did write a couple bonus names because I just have so many girl names that I really enjoy. So yeah, I'm just gonna go off, or I'm gonna list off my bonus names. But so my bonus names were Aphrodite. I love this, you know, because it's the Greek goddess of love, and I just think it's such a pretty name. The next one is Zoe, but with an X. The next one is Tawny or Vitani. So this is if you know Lion King or Lion King 2, you will know that this is from the Lion King or Lion King 2. Vitani is like one of my favorite characters, but I'm pretty sure her name means something like mischief or whatever, you know, like it means something like that, and Vitani does. But I've just always loved the name Tawny, and so when I discovered Vitani and like her character and everything, I just loved her. I fell in love with the character and the name and everything. I just don't know if I would be able to name my child Vitani, but Tawny is a very good option, and I have always thought that name was super adorable. The next one is Zeta. I had a coworker that named their child Zeta, so I wouldn't be able to use this one, but I thought it was really cute and really unique. And the last one on my bonus names is Jasmine. So I've always loved this name. I know way too many people with the name Jasmine. And then number 1 on my list is Jade. So another name that I love, but I have met or known too many people with the name Jade, so I just couldn't name my child Jade. I want it to be something that I've never heard before, and believe it or not, when I named my daughter Aaliyah, I had never heard the name before. I had never, you know, met anybody with the name Aaliyah, and I just loved it and fell in love with it. And then after I picked her name, then that's when I started realizing that there was, you know, famous people named Aaliyah, there was other people named Aaliyah, and a lot of people, you know, had the name Aaliyah, but they also spelt it way different than I spelt it, because I had never seen it before, so I didn't even know where to begin on how to spell Aaliyah. Yeah, those are my girl names, and I hope you enjoyed or found some names that, you know, that kind of like dawned on you. Were like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that name. Like my favorite one I think out of this list is Rosabelle or Rosabella. Yeah, so that is it for this video. If you guys like, make sure to leave a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!